Hello! I would like to welcome all the listeners and thank you for tuning in to This Talk Ain't Cheap Radio. My name is Sean Ennis and we have a marvelous show for you today. Just a reminder, if you've not already, please go to and subscribe to the YouTube channel at Ennis Productions. Ennis Productions is your source for music, business, motivation, and support. And we also have the Creative Collective series, where we interview talented people and give them a chance to share their story. So for music news today, Songland, ABC's new songwriting competition series premiering Tuesday, has signed a global recordings and publishing partnership with BMG. Under the agreement, BMG will serve as worldwide distributor of Songland Records and the administrator of the show's publishing company, Eligible Music, for the songwriter contestants' original music created and recorded during the show. In each episode of Songland, one winning songwriter will have their song recorded and released by a superstar guest artist that same night. As part of the partnership with Songland, BMG will also release the music written and recorded by the two runners-up immediately following the airing of each episode. The superstar recording artists who will appear in Songland this season include John Legend in the premiere episode, as well as Jonas Brothers, Charlie Puth, Meghan Trainor, will.i.am, One Republic, Kelsey Ballerini, Macklemore, Aloe Black, Old Dominion, and Leanna Lewis. David Stewart, co-creator and executive producer of Songland, said, "I've worked with BMG for a number of years in many capacities and have seen how passionate they are not only about creating success for their writers, but their persistence in changing an industry by creating transparency for their writers and artists." So it sounds like Songland could be a great show. I'm actually looking forward to tuning in and seeing some of these artists and some of these writers really get a shot at stepping into the mainstream light. Alright, musicians, if you're having trouble selling your music, sell your music worldwide. Get your music on Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, Google Play, Amazon Music, and much more with TuneCore. Share your music, grow your fan base. Keep 100% of the sales revenue from the music you distribute. Before TuneCore, artists needed a label to get their music sold online. In 2016, they changed the game by partnering with digital stores to allow any musician to sell their songs worldwide while keeping 100% of their sales revenue. Today, TuneCore is the world's leading digital music aggregator. Upload your music, complete the checkout, and they'll do the rest. Your music will hit digital stores like Spotify and Apple Music in no time. Why choose TuneCore? Worldwide music distribution, get your music playing in over 150 digital stores, and streaming service across 100 plus countries worldwide. Keep 100% of your sales. TuneCore never takes a cut of your sales. Every penny you earn is put right into your TuneCore account. They also include comprehensive sales data. Find out exactly where your fans are downloading and streaming your music so you can increase your marketing efforts and plan tours around those cities. So artists, if you're having trouble selling and distributing your music, check out TuneCore. Alright, let's get into some music.
Let go. 420. Bitch, I red like a fucking train. Bang. Bitch, I red like a fucking plane. Bang. Smash your ass, get out my lane. Smash your ass, get out my lane. Bang. Smash your ass, get out the lot. Informers peeping your spot. I might do this with the cops. Don't get it twisted, it's all about guap. And you just a little nigga in the way while I'm getting money with these rich white folks. 3 baby mamas, you a fucking joke. Mouths to feed, but I feel you though. For Benjamins, I kill you though. Smash your bitch and smash your hoe. Smash your head like Mario. Then hit my Migo Mario. Man, he go. Give me a birdie and flip. 17.5 and I whip. White girl numb in my lip. Powder in my hand. Slap your ass like a whip. Bitch, I ride like a fucking train. Bitch, I ride like a fucking plane. Smash your ass, get out my lane. Smash your ass, get out my lane. Bitch, I ride like a fucking train. Bitch, I ride like a fucking plane. Smash your ass, get out my lane. You don't want smoke, my flame is Luke Kane. Boy, I stay blazing this fire, stabbing your boot off in the heart, Michael Myers. And you can be Pinocchio for this heat that I'm bringing. Alicia Keys in the trap with Birdie singing. Bukkake, all I do is ball. Black China, make sure I swallow them all. Snake spikes all over my list, cause I wake up to double G's all on my jaw. Big flood drip, I flame on the beat. Chucking the thought that I'm Kane on the beat. Water be splashing, I make it rain on the beat. Looking like a train, made it start hitting my wrist. 80s bracket still exists. Zans and Tuss, that's my story, the kid. That's the press guy, I'ma sip again.
On the train wreck like Republican.
These gremlins, I'm ready to rip again. You messing with an evil one just like my skin. My skin in my skin, so I gotta repair again. I stay wrecking the style, drunk in the bins. Pimping these haters through my Mark Jacob lens. Drunk in the bins, so I pimping these haters through my Mark Jacob lens.
Girl, spark it up till it's burning. Pull up like you're swerving. You popping all of them bottles, so pop that ass, you just earned it. I don't know why you just curve me. Won't sleep till morning gets early. So do like all of these models and take a drink cause you're thirsty. Now I don't know what they're saying, but none of the games that they're playing. Now all them niggas fugazi, so here I am for you, baby. I know you're popping that Molly, you should be popping them bottles, cause here's the life of the party. So pour it all in and swallow. You say I'm looking like Sosa, I say you're keeping your hopes up. But Jenna 2 just won't hold us, the law will never control us. Girl, I am poppin' like guapa, I'm posted up with my guala. My dread game like I'm Rasta, you don't know us then holla. Spark it up till it's burning, pull up like you're swerving. You poppin' all of them bottles, so pop that ass, you just earned it. I don't know why you just curved me, won't sleep till morning gets early. So do like all of these models and take this drink cause you're thirsty. Girl, spark it up till it's burning, pull up like you're swerving. You popping all of them bottles, so pop that ass, you just earned it. I don't know why you just curved me, won't sleep till morning gets early. So do like all of these models and take this drink cause you're thirsty. Hold your hands high if you deserve another round. And if you a fuck boy, then my nigga put him down. Your girl said we make noise and you don't even make a sound. Skin and bone just like Snoop, and I've been smoking by the pound. You know that she can get it, what I'm trying to say. I know that she see mans from a mile away. You dance like a Latina, call you underlay. And you know I'm in Canada, how I'm talking there. Man, I wouldn't trust a fuck boy. Say you should get up out the club, boy. Girl, spark it up till it's burning. Pull up like you're swerving. You popping all of them bottles, so pop that ass, you just earned it. I don't know why you just curved me, won't sleep till morning gets early. So do like all of these models and take this drink cause you're thirsty. Take this drink cause you're thirsty. Baby, take this drink cause you're thirsty. Take this drink cause you're thirsty. Take this drink cause you're thirsty. I don't know why you just curved me. I don't know why. So baby, take this drink cause you're thirsty. I don't know why you just curved me. I don't know why. So take this drink cause you're thirsty. You spark it up till it's burning. Pull up like you're swerving. You popping all of them bottles, so pop that ass, you just earned it. I don't know why you just curved me, won't sleep till morning gets early. So do like all of these models, take this drink cause you're thirsty. Take this drink cause you're thirsty. Don't know why you just curved me, yeah. Do like all of these models, yeah. Take this drink cause you're thirsty, so spark it up till it's burning. Pull up like it's swerving. You popping all of them bottles, so pop that ass, you just earned it. I don't know why you just curved me. Won't sleep till morning gets early. Do like all of these models. Baby, take this drink cause you're thirsty.
Alright, we're back. Lil Nas X Old Town Road has ruled the Billboard's Hot 100s for the last 8 weeks. Ava Max's Sweet But Psycho hits top 10. After the premiere of its official video, Old Town Road boasts the second biggest streaming week ever and ties for the longest reign of 2019. Lil Nas X Old Town Road, featuring Billy Ray Cyrus, tops the Billboard Hot 100 charts for an 8th week straight, sporting the second biggest streaming ever following the May 17th premiere of its official video. Plus, with its 8th week on top the Hot 100, Road matches the chart's longest reign this year. Ariana Grande's 7 Rings ruled the 8th week beginning with its debut at number 1 on the list dated February 2nd. Meanwhile, Billie Eilish reaches a new personal best number 3 rank on the Hot 100 with Bad Guy. Khaled earns his first top 5 hit as a lead artist with Talk at number 5, and Ava Max ascends to her first top 10 as her debut hit, Sweet But Psycho, rises from number 12 to number 10. Now let's run down the top 10 newest Hot 100, which blends all genres, US streaming, radio airplay, and digital sales data. Alright, so that's the music that's currently ruling the charts. Now let's get into some music.
Ah, valid idea.
Oh no. Sin City. No remorse. I'm the captain of South Africa. I write my music, I don't fight from America. Oh Lord. Sin City. I got too much booty. Sin City so cruel. I got the pants with the pop. Poly rolling coke. We smoking the lock. Amplifying the prison. I got a damn good voice. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I got a damn good voice. She don't wanna marry me. I went to honeymoon and still all the lingerie. Chemistry, smoking bad, they using the glycerin. And good enough, you nigga, your tech gon' make me laugh. Oh no, Sin City, Sin City, I got too much booty. Oh no, Sin City, Sin City, I got too much booty. Sin City, rolling on the boys, drinking winter to summer. I'm rolling with Hammer, I'm taking pictures for mama. Oh no, oh no, I got the watch on my tangerine. Sin City, I'm rolling higher with ring. Sin City, I wanna be double. I provide with the towel. Oh my, mama, 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 mama. I'm singing for $1,000,000. King Kunda, I want it all like an oxygen.
Philosoph, I'm remedy. Camouflage, I'm soldier boy. Scooter boy, I'm pizza man. Scooter boy, I'm pizza. Where were you
when ETB playing Emmanuel? Kelly Kumalo was a star in Elite. Where were you when teachers Boo was some Zegazet? Sin City, it's all gone like a magic spell. No, Sin City, Sin City, I got too much booty. Oh no, Sin City, Sin City, I got too much booty. Sin City, rolling on the boats, drinking winter to summer. I'm rolling with Hammer, I'm taking pictures for mama. Oh no, oh no, I got the watch on my tangerine. Sin City, I'm rolling higher with Wolverine. Oh no.
two turn into one, floating free, endlessly, with arms open wide. And so we became alive.
All right, we're back on This Talk Ain't Cheap Radio. And now this is the portion of the show where we like to welcome in our guest. So why don't you share your name and what you're all about for the listeners who may not know about you?
My name is CJAY GRiZ. I'm a rapper, producer, and I'm currently in the middle of making an album that I'm trying to release. It's titled Blue, in French, Blue. But I'm from North Side, Sassabee, Quebec.
And tell us a little bit about your upcoming project.
My upcoming project is because I've been trying to release projects for the past couple of years now, but I've had not a lot of success with those. But mostly just because finance stuff, resources. But this time I do have an album that I'm ready to. I'm working on one track. I met this one guy who's he's a producer, and what's interesting too is he's a blind producer. And he makes crazy beats. He goes by Mad Mac, and ever since I met him, we just clicked. And we have this album coming out, and he's producing it all, and I'm going to be the main artist on the album. So I'm really excited.
And that's really interesting. So are you two working together in the studio?
Well, because I just met him probably last month. Because I went to this conference. It was a giant conference in Winnipeg, Manitoba. It was an Indigenous youth conference called the Nuijanan Festival and Youth Conference. And, they had 300 Indigenous youth from all over Canada, and they all met up it was at the Canadian Human Rights Museum. So it was pretty crazy, and it was really inspirational. And that's where I met that kid. That's where we linked up. He's a young kid, and what's crazy too is I live in Quebec, and he's from Manitoba, but we both have the same last name, and it's just I don't know, is that a coincidence? Is it fate? I don't know. But it's pretty sick though. Me and him just we immediately clicked, and so now we're gonna be releasing a small EP together just to see how it goes.
All right. Well, it certainly sounds like the stars aligned in you two meeting, and I can't wait to hear your upcoming project.
Yes, for sure.
How would you describe your music?
I say a little it's a little bit trap, hip hop. I always go back between kind of boom bap, old school style, kind of how what Logic does, but but I really like the trap stuff too. So that's definitely a lot of the vibes that you hear in my music is a lot of 808s and the hi hats and gas. I like to sing. I just started kind of singing, and because I used to just rap, and now it's transitioning to more of a trap phase.
And it sounds like you're a very versatile artist that can do a bunch of different styles. I do feel like I bounce around a lot. What would you say makes you different from other artists?
Well, that would be a hard one because I don't know. There's this especially I wouldn't be able to compare myself to a mainstream artist, but I know a lot of because I'm a local. I'm from a small town area, and I'm really trying like a music scene, and there's no music scene, and so I'm just trying to find out who around my area who's a singer, who's a rapper, and I'm working closely with a guy named Paul, so I'm really trying to do a lot of behind the scenes work too as well, trying to find other artists and trying to help them out and finding them to record places or make music, stuff like that. And I work with a guy named Paul Napash. I'm not sure if I think you interviewed him before.
Absolutely.
Yes, his name is Paul Napash, and we're trying to help him with his label, and so it's been a really rough road trying to do that, but it's pretty. I think because I'm trying to do a lot of behind the scenes where I'm not just an artist, I do a lot of other things too. So I think that hard work is what kind of makes me a little bit different. different. That I'm trying to establish something bigger.
And did you have a video that went viral?
Oh yeah, I totally did. It was on Facebook. It was it's crazy because everybody knows that song "Old Town Road" by Little Nas X. And what was crazy is I made this little version because like mostly for like native people, and like it had like 5,000 shares in like just the one weekend, and has like more than 250,000 views, and people are just commenting on it and sharing on it. It's like it's really res though. It's crazy. I didn't expect for that. It's like a parody version.
And can you share your social media links?
Oh yeah. You guys can check me out on Facebook.com/CJ Music page. That's my Facebook page. My Instagram is CJAY.GriZ. That's CJAY.GriZ. My Twitter is CJOfficial819. My SoundCloud, I go by a different producer handle when I make beats. It's C7X-819. That's my SoundCloud. Or my BeatStars is prod by C7X.
Is there anything else you would like to promote or share?
Yeah, I'd like to promote the whole Paul Star Entertainment label. We're trying to get things running, and I'd like to give a shout out to Nui Janan and Mukjiam, those companies that are making youth have a voice all over Canada. They just made the Fire Makers album Volume 7. I suggest that people check that out immediately.
All right, I'd like to give a big thanks to my special guest today, and let's get back into some music.
That's why I feel like only Lord knows my pain. He makes life better, he helps get cheddar. Got a couple haters, but for them I got Berettas. Got bad bitches talking real go-getters, only fucking with a few, call them the good fellas. Good boy been a dog, ever since so yellow. Now I got my groove back like Stella. A1 to the day done, real trendsetter. Pull up in a Chevy, all green, not yellow. The boy looking like he just won a gold medal. If God on your side, got a lot of people jealous. The world keeps turning just like a propeller, so there really ain't shit you could tell us. Ride with me when things get real. The only one is God, that's how I feel. Any day could be a rainy day. I just pray to God, cause he takes my pain away. Take it away. Yeah, this life is disgusting, but is it for nothing? Stay huffing and puffing, hands full of concussions. It's end of discussion whenever we dumping. Blood rising and rushing, horse racing and thumping. Shut up, did I ask you something? Hell, you must be high or something. Riding not ready to die or something. No wings and thinking that you fly or something. Leave him in the bag where the weight's bumping. Chop up on the blow like your boy told a trumpet. Just lose it, dismuse it. Don't get it twisted or confuse it. Don't say shit, why hate shit? They fake shit. 45 again as a facelift. I'm a gorilla, don't wind up ape shit. I say ape shit. Ride with me when things get real. The only one is God, that's how I feel. Any day could be a rainy day. I just pray to God, cause he takes my pain away. Take it away.
You're my bubble, my halo. Every morning you're my wake up conscience. When I'm falling, when I break out of my skin, always stitch me back together. Give me something to hold on to, so I'm holding on to you. Beyond my words, On a jet plane, on a free ride, you're my daydream in my headlights, and I'll be there, still believing when you call me. No more red lights, stop signs, you're my war cry, my heart wide. It's like lightning in the night sky when we're talking. Beyond my world, my world. Sometimes you gotta step back, see what you got. Sometimes you gotta step back. My world, my world. Sometimes you gotta step back, see what you got. Sometimes let me love you, baby. Let me love you, baby. Sometimes you gotta step back. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you, baby. Sometimes you gotta step back. Let me love you, baby. Break out of the skin, I will stitch you back together. And if you need someone to hold, just hold on to me. And if you need a sweet escape, baby, I can change the weather. And if you ever feel the cold, baby, just come home to me. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you, baby. Sometimes you gotta step back. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you, baby. Sometimes you gotta step back. Let me love you, baby. Sometimes you gotta step back.
I'd like to thank you for tuning in today. This has been another episode of This Talk Ain't Cheap Radio. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. That is Ennis Productions on YouTube and Instagram. ENNIS Productions. Ennis Productions is your source for music, business, motivation, and support. And we also have the Creative Collective series, where we interview talented people and give them a chance to share their story. If you're a musician looking for help to take your career to the next level, contact Ennis Management and get real help and real results in growing your personal brand with your audience, learning how to effectively promote and market your music using social media, learning the business side of the industry, and how to become your own booking agent. Contact ennisproductions@gmail.com. Ennis Management, empowering musicians through education. If you would like to have your music played on This Talk Ain't Cheap Radio, simply email your music to ryancross020@gmail.com. That is RYANCROSS020@gmail. That's our show for today. We'll be back with another new episode tomorrow. I'm out.